In today's video, we're going to do lead molds. 1 part water, 2 parts plaster, stir stick. We're going to get started with the clay, just your soft modeling clay. We need to make a base for our box. Just trying to get it flattened out here. A piece of acrylic underneath it, so just put my weight on it. Just gonna use a box cutter to cut the sides off here. So these are so small we can actually just push these in. Be sure to leave some space between them. Just making sure we're getting a good crisp edge. Make sure this fits. Looks like it'll be better over here. We have to mark and cut the wires out a little bit. Just mark where the wires are. I'm just going to give it a little slit. Will this help to slide over top? That's in there. The same on this side. Okay, that's good. Now I'm not going to fill this up to the top, that's way too much, so I'll probably put about ½ inch in there. Now I normally use Vaseline, but today I'm going to try this Blaster silicone lubricant. I'm shaking it up pretty good. We're just going to give it a nice coating on everything. You don't want too much, but you also don't want it to stick. I've got 2 parts plaster to 1 part water. And it mixes together real well. Pour it in quickly because it's starting to set. Alright. Maybe try throwing this in the pressure creamer. Pulling a vacuum on it, pulling the air bubbles out. Alright, we're going to demold this. The mold's still pretty wet, so we want to be careful with it. Oh, that turned out good. There we go. This guy off here. So we got nice indentation. Nice coverage. Yeah, that vacuum sealing, it definitely worked. Alright, so that worked pretty well last time, so we're going to go ahead and flip it over. And I'm going to pour plaster again in the top. I'm going to hit it with the silicone lubricant again. It's real latex. Alright, it's a 2-to-1 mixture. And now the clock is ticking. Go over to the pressure chamber. We're going to suck the air out of it. It's done. Alright, now I got the air sucked out of it. We may throw this mold back into the depressurizer. It's definitely starting to set up. Need to hurry. Okay. Let's use this. Always keep extra tools around just in case. Alright, let's see if we can get this demolded. Alright, so we can see the second side did not do as good. May have to just remold that. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see how many air pockets are in here. Too fast. We'll fix it. Alright, let's see how this turned out. The second time here. So we can get it open first. Oh! There it goes. It's looking better already. Alright, now we just gotta get these out. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Sweet. Alright, now we just gotta prep it. Alright, so we're gonna sand this to get it level. Woo. That sands down quickly. Alright, I'm drilling the hole for lead. Alright, so I've got connecting holes. So now we're going to drill a lead holding hole. Alright, we're just going to drill right on top of the centers to provide a little spot for lead. Alright, so we're going to carbon coat the mold using a candle here. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. I am carbon coating the mold so the lead will release. That's what it looks like. So we're going to pour this first mold. Alright, so I have some wires here for putting through. And what I'm going to do is get them kind of where I want them. I'm going to bend them off at the bottom. Do this for each one of them. Alright, I should be able to take this, put it on top, take our clamps. Actually, we're going to do instead, flip it over like that. I'm going to use 2 clamps this time. Don't want to crack it, so don't tighten it too much. Pour number 2. Should be able to take this out. There we go. And like that, we have our mold. Yeah, they cooled off now. So there we have the Plaster of Paris mold. You get a little bit better quality with the Bondo, so we'll make one of those out of these yet. We're gonna go ahead and clean these up real quick. Now remember, I have a wire sticking up through these, so there we go. So I'm just gonna clamp down to that wire. Pull that chunk of lid off. Basically a rooster tail body. These have a little more detail in them. We've got eyes and a ridge on them and the gills. Simply pull that off. Cut off the excess. That one's pretty good. It won't take much to clean that up. Lead. Definitely need to wash your hands after you're done with this. There they are. Almost leave that ridge on there for a little bit of a fin. Alright, so we have several batches made. We're going to powder coat them so we can get a white clear coat here. I've got it on a wire. It actually just sits loosely on this wire. So, grab some pliers here. I'm going to grab this heat gun. Get that in real quick. Shake it off. Alright, I think I may go ahead and bake these. Alright, I've got these baking at 350 degrees. We're going to bake it for about 20 minutes to get the coating nice and smooth on it and hard. 2 rooster tail bodies that I'm going to paint up. These are ones that I've hand poured and I've got them powder coated, so we're going to paint these. We're going to start off with a orange section on the belly. That's pretty good. Using the metallic bronze. Alright, we switched to fluorescent raspberry. And we're just going to use this to darken the top. There they are with the eyeballs. Look at a clear coat and then we'll put them on a actual wire. Final product. If you gained something from this video and want to keep seeing more, please subscribe and drop a like. Thanks.